Hey, what's up, everyone? We are out here at Universal Studios, but this is not the normal Universal Studios, as you can tell. It is Halloween Horror Nights 2021. We missed last year. We don't talk about that. We're still kind of depressed. But we didn't only come out to have a good time. We came out to hang out with this guy. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Chris. It's Nico Greetham.
You got your name this time. Woo! Yes, so Nico, we're out here having a good time. Universal, you're on a horror show.
I am, yeah.
So you have to like this. Is it in the contract?
That you have to like
horror.
You know what? Luckily, I've always loved horror stuff. So this is a blessing. All of it's a blessing.
So I know you come every year. Obviously not last year, but you come every year. Yeah. How is it? You know, I know we just got here, but what's the vibe like this year? We loving it? We feeling it? How we doing?
Oh yeah, it's so I desperately missed it. And I forget about the people when you're just walking and they attack you with chainsaws, and it's horrifying. And then the mazes that we just did were really rad. Very exciting stuff. Everyone's got to come and check it out. It's super, super fun.
Absolutely, and I could tell that people wanted to come back out this year because the actors are doing it. Like, nobody's lagging. Like, everybody is on point. People are following you down the road, trying to kill you. This is insane.
They're getting their paychecks tonight for sure, yeah.
We did a couple mazes. They are going to see footage, obviously, of us walking through the maze. What do we like the best? There's rides, there's mazes, there are the people scaring. I mean, is there something specific that you like about Universal Halloween Horror Nights?
I love the tram. I think that's really fun. And this year is Purge, which I also love that franchise. So I'm really excited for The Purge. Also, my voice is gone from yelling. I've been so scared.
Nico, I've never been on the tram out Halloween Horror Nights. I know,
What?
I need to go. And I love Purge.
Okay, well.
Even the TV show Purge is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the horror show that you're on. So you kind of play a douchey guy. A little bit, right?
In this new,
Yeah.
Oh, in Stories.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about, you know, your character, like what you're doing. Give everybody kind of an update on that.
Well, okay. I filmed an episode of American Horror Stories, which is the spin-off on FX on Hulu. But I'm also filming American Horror Story Season 10 currently, which hasn't come out yet, but that's exciting. And it's, Stories was a blast. Again, it was just one episode, but Danny Trejo kills me, which is like
that's epic.
A dream come true, I think. I didn't know I had that dream, but then I do have that dream.
Well, he's a legend.
Yeah, he's and a Mexican legend.
Yes.
Here we are in Dia de los Muertos land.
Exactly, which I forgot that you're Latin, so this is a perfect place if you're going to hang out and you're going to get killed by anyone. This is perfect.
Do it here, because then you come back every year. With mi gente. That's right.
So obviously it was only one episode, but you guys made a splash. I mean, you were douchey. It was fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's totally slipping my mind, but the actor from Glee was one of the characters with you.
Kevin McHale, yes.
Thank you. I failed on that one. So that was a blast. But tell me a little bit. I know you probably can't talk too much because obviously that episode's out, but actual like American Horror Story without the plural, it's not out. But what is it like being on set, especially just like, you know, doing something you love?
It truly, and I know this is such a basic answer, but it really is like a dream come true. I've manifested American Horror Story specifically since, when we were on So You Think, when we did the tour, we would go back every night and watch on the bus the current season that was on. I think it was Coven. And ever since then, like, I've seen every season. I love the show. I'm such a big fan of the show. So the fact that I get to be a part of this like legacy is so... It's a pinch me constantly. It's really exciting.
Absolutely, and it's insane to go kind of, well, I guess it's not really full circle, but it's like this huge stop on the way in your journey, always to be a part of a show you've always looked up to. And I remember the interviews when we were doing So You Think, you talked about wanting to be an actor, so obviously like being a part of a show you love must be like those pinch me moments.
Yeah, no, I'm really living the dream. Especially currently, right now.
Yeah.
Being
absolutely.
Halloween Horror Nights with you.
Okay, so a couple things that I haven't caught up with you yet. Obviously, you did Prom. That was like a huge film.
Yeah.
Tell me, like, you know, there was a couple people, like, we obviously had some major stars in that. What was like your, you know, kind of, oh my God, am I really doing this moment with some of the cast?
Man, I mean, walking on set and seeing Meryl Streep's chair next to Nicole Kidman's chair next to Kerry Washington and Keegan-Michael Key. Like, it was like...
Yeah, James Gordon, right?
James Gordon. Like, all of it was just not real. I was like, there's no way they're going to show up today. And sure enough, they showed up and danced their hearts out.
And you stole Meryl's chair. I mean, that's awesome, too.
I did, I did sit there once or twice. Don't tell her.
Could you imagine they're just, like, chilling in your backyard? What was your prom? Did you go to prom, and what was it like?
I did go to prom. I went to a few proms, actually. It was like the very stereotypical, like, Actually, that's a lie. We would do the dance for like 10 minutes and then go back because it was all about the after party because that's what all the cool kids did. Wasn't cool.
But there was no like choreographed number where the DJ plays that one song and your whole school comes on the dance floor.
Yeah, High School Musical.
Yeah, of course. And also, you were a yellow Power Ranger, which is insane. I mean, every kid liked Power Rangers at one point. Anybody who says they didn't is a liar.
They lied.
So what was that like, filming? You were in New Zealand filming?
Yeah, we shot over 9 months in New Zealand, shooting seasons 24 and 25, which is, it's been
on those 2 seasons.
94. Yeah, it's insane. But it was, again, another like, really cool to be a part of a legacy and something that's existed for so long and been respected and looked up to as kids, and it's cool to like inspire the young next generation superheroes.
All right, so you were in New Zealand filming for 9 months. Yeah. What I was going to ask you is, now you're part of a legacy, and those fans go hard. We actually covered a Morphicon once, and these fans were insane. Like, they will push you out of the way and step to seat somebody. Yeah. So what has that been like to be part of this legacy that's never going to really end?
Yeah, the fans are so passionate and dedicated and truly like loving to the cast, and I'm grateful for to be a part of something that has such great fandom, that like the Morphicons and all the cons, and they show up and they love it so much. So it's cool to meet them, and it's cool to like talk to them and get to know, you know, the fans that love Power Rangers.
And if you weren't busy enough, you have a film in a film festival. I saw you posting about it the other day. Yeah. So tell us about that.
Dramarama. It's a really special film. It just went on VOD, video on demand, so you can get it on iTunes and Amazon and the like 400 other ones that I posted about that I'm so bad at promoting. But it's really special. It's an indie film. It's an LGBTQ plus story, and it's very important and very wonderful. And the cast is like my best friends. Highly recommend it.
And obviously when we first met you, So You Think You Could Dance, we were just talking about it off camera. Our heart is hurting right now. Do you hope they bring it back? Like, do you think there's still life in that show? And in Dance on TV, because you do have Dancing with the Stars, obviously, but that's not really, you know, the same thing. Yeah. No More Will to Dance, that got canceled. I mean, do we need So You Think? How are you feeling about that?
Absolutely. I mean, it's the catapult for me, for my life and my career. My whole life would have been completely different without it. And I know that there's so many other kids out there in the U.S. or the world who have the same dreams and aspirations as I do and did, and it's important, and it really did like put us in place and gave us this like opportunity that then opened doors in the future, and I think it's so important. And plus, you know, to watch dance and to watch people who love to dance is something special, and I miss it. So yeah, bring it back.
I will say too, you know, we cover a lot of shows, and the dance shows, we've done World of Dance, we've done So You Think You Could Dance, we've done Dancing with the Stars. The dancers are always the most humble. The singers, the actors, all that, great, but the dancers are humble. So that's what I love about that show. It gives people opportunity. So right now, the main thing you're working on, obviously, is American Horror Story. How can people keep up with you and just kind of check out what you're doing, because you got a lot going on?
Yeah, well, all the socials, of course. My Instagram and Twitter are both Nico Greetham. I'm not on the TikTok.
What are you doing?
I did the TikTok as my character for American Horror Stories. That's called Zin Bro House. You can check those out. They're absolutely ridiculous. And then, yeah, tune into FX.
All right, you guys, it's been an absolute blast hanging out with Nico here. Make sure you come out. I don't even know when it ends. It probably ends sometime in November, but make sure you come out. Universal Studios has brought back Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. Oh, finally, Jabberwockies. We can't leave without saying that. They're our boys. You're a dancer. Yeah. We haven't watched it yet, but they got to see Jabberwockies, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're class. They're legends.
Yes, Jabberwockies, we love you. We visit and watch every year. You're a dancer. You're forced to. It's on your resume. So got to go support them. Come out and see them. But yeah, tell them last to take us out. They got to come back, right? They got to come here.
Come back. Do it. You know you want to, so just do it, because we got to support it.
Absolutely. All right, hanging out with Nico here in Hollywood, Universal Studios, Halloween Horror Night, and it is Dia de los Muertos in a very white boy accent.
Dia de los Muertos, see. What's up, everybody? It's Nico Greetham from American Horror Story. I'm here at Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal Studios, and it is happening. You have to come. You have to get scared. You have to support. It's really exciting, and my heart is racing because it's terrifying. Do it. Just come. Come get scared with me.